Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. We are truly living in a time which will be marked by the history books. This was an official, confirmed, planned assassination against former President Trump. Of course, friends, you got to ask yourself, what type of person are you? Are you one of the sheep? Yeah, you know, the sheep. Sheep's comfy. Sheep's are fluffy. You hang around, you eat grass all day. That's okay. But the sheep, they get fed to the slaughterhouse. Which one are you? The rest of us, we go live out in the wilderness. And yeah, it's dangerous there. There's bears out there too. Wow. Okay. But ultimately, at the end of the day, bears are smelly and poop in the woods. And there's something different about us. Okay. We can think for ourselves. And it's very obvious what happened, friends. Okay. If you are one of these like weird, you know, those types of people, I'm not going to bother labeling them. You know what they are. Just those weirdos. Okay. They think, oh, it's just all chaotic randomness. Everything is randomness. Everything's random. None of this was planned at all. Come on, friends. Come on. How silly are you? Okay. We're going to go through some very juicy news. You know, the Bitcoin price, friends, actually is pumping for Trump. The pump for Trump. This is the weekly chart price. Okay. That's what we love to see, man. Come on, weekly. Come on, weekly candle. Give it to us. This is what we want to see, friends. You see that? This is, I'm going to draw my nice little, see this wick here? We went down, we closed under it, we've come back up. That's the market saying, hello, we are going to give a nice pump for Trump. Let's go. You're going to spin the hat? You're going to spin the hat, friends. Make memes great again. Trump's a meme. You know, believing in something is a meme. That's a meme too, right? Believe. That is the mantra of this cycle. How many times I told you? 2017 was HODL. 2021, diamond hands. Not selling, okay? Our cycle, 2024, 2025, it's believe in something. Believe. Now, you don't have to just believe in like a political higher consciousness type stuff. You don't have to be like that. You know, you can just believe in memes. You can believe in Pikachu and his friendship with the pineapple guy. I like that. You can believe that oranges are good. You can believe in DickWifButt. Okay, I believe it's the oldest meme on earth. One of the oldest, most ancient memes. You can have fun with it. I believe Pika is going to $1. You can believe in that if you want. Now, of course, friends, it doesn't have to go up there. It doesn't. Pika doesn't have to go to $1. These things don't have to go up there. I'm just telling you from all the evidence and the stats, and we know this, friends, from experience, you don't actually make it to the euphoria part of the crypto cycle unless you believe. You don't make it there. So, for example, the people holding Bitcoin, friends, when they bought it at $1 and it was at $100, okay, why didn't they sell? They were up 100 times their money. It's because they believed. What about when it was $300? They believed. Okay, what about when it was like $1,000? They believe. They go, no, this thing's going to $1 million. Now, here's the thing. Bitcoin's not $1 million. They believe it's going to $1 million. Doesn't matter. They're still holding. You only get the benefit of the upside if you truly believe. Let's go back down to this Bitcoin price chart. Let's actually check this little 2-hour time frame. This is what you want to see, friends. This is a nice little rounding off structure here. But, you know, these little time frames, friends, I know anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. But as we go up, that's why I like the weekly can't let you down, man. It can't let you down. By the way, this weekly almost did let us down. It closed below here. Yeah, I'll be honest, friends. That was scary, right? Look at this. It closed below. But look what happened before. I mean, look, friends, remember the monthly. 2 red months. 2 red months, okay? That's exactly what we had. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to the 2016 cycle. We had the same thing here. 2 red months. This was actually big collapse. Bang, 40%. And then we continue up in friendship. That'd be nice if we have 1, 2, 3, 4 green months, a doji. Imagine we just keep ascending to this higher friendship status. That's what we want to see. That's what we're here for. Okay, now as we continue along our journey together, friends, we do have the Ethereum price. I'm still got a blue emoji for Ethereum. It's not the fully green one yet. You don't deserve a green because, friends, we just found out this is some devastating news. Third cycle curse. Vitalik is actually triple vaxxed. I know, which is kind of funny because that's the meme, man. The meme is like, you know, hey, explain to me like I just got triple vaxxed. Like in terms of like explain like I'm 5. It's meant to be like a play on that. You always hear that. Yeah, so people don't know how to process it. It's kind of funny, see how much everyone believes. I heard some people literally saying, if I owned any Ethereum, I'd be dumping it right now. By the way, altcoins, friends. I even saw Alex Becker made a joke. He goes, okay, guys. He goes, Cardano people, now that Vitalik is triple vaxxed, Cardano people, now he's making a joke about him. He's like, okay, I see where you're coming from now. I'm telling you, friends, memes. Think about it. Alex Becker, everyone else. Alex Becker, 1.5 million followers, okay? Even him, the meme, friends, it hits everyone. We're all human at the end of the day. Memes hit us all equally. Vitalik made world-changing trillion-dollar asset technology, smart contract platform, an innovator. Okay? But here's the thing. The meme of being a triple vaxxer, it's more powerful than that. Everyone's like, oh man, really? Let's go look at something else. You see? By the way, think about the meme of believing in something. Many people do not like Donald Trump. They can't stand his character. They go, oh, you're not a family values guy. I don't like what you stand for. Okay. But you took a bullet for me. You took a bullet, so I have an option to vote. You really took a bullet. You could be retiring out playing golf, by the way. You know what I mean? You took a bullet for us. Okay, man, I'm coming to vote for you. That's how people feel. They really believe. Like, man, that guy, he was an inch away, friends. I'm going to tell you right now, we really were close to avoiding a civil war, okay? Now, I have the news here, right? Look, markets price in a 71% chance of Trump victory as the world digests the planned assassination attempt against Donald Trump. So yes, friends, it's very obvious it was a planned assassination. I mean, like you really got to be you're smoking some heavy stuff. By the way, I don't think a normal person can actually look at that and actually say, yep, totally random, has nothing. Friends, that's how they do it, man. They start with the legal part. They start with the legal thing and they go down. They just have, because back in the day, there was no legal thing. It was just, I'm going to club you over the head as a caveman. Now you're dead. All right. But now it's they go down the legal process. The only thing in the world that they don't use the legal process for is advanced weapon technology and 0 point energy. That's all related to the same stuff. 0 point energy is where you can make energy without using oil combustion stuff. So there is no legal process for that. You want to know why? Because if they open it up to the legal courts, there has to be patents, there has to be judges, there has to be other countries who are allowed to see the information, and they can't have that. Okay, so that doesn't go through the legal system. That's literally, you are going to be Epsteined. And see you later. No one will ever hear from you or your family ever again. We're going to hire another scientist, okay? So that's pretty much it. But I guess Trump is too much media spotlight. When it's like a little scientist working on 0 point energy and he's rejecting the money for the patents because he wants to release it to the world, no, you're going to get Epstein, okay? That's why it's very important that I think people would stand up and fight for these. So yeah, if you're in America, look, man, I think it's pretty obvious, man. Like, it's kind of very obvious, okay? The deep staters, it's very obvious, man. Democrats, it's purely deep state by this point. Like they tried to kill him. You know what I mean? Like they did everything else to let us know. We already knew, friends. But just now, the bullet came. The bullet came and it missed by an inch. Crazy. Now, baby dolls, I want to play some nice angel music just to let you know that, okay, let you know we've been around here together, friends. We've been around here together. We're here to make memes great again. I'm going to show you a post from the bottom of the bear market, and I want to let you know this is exactly what it looked like all the way down here. Okay, November 2022, it was literally right here. It's literally the bottom, and I'm not even going to show you. I'm not even going to, joke with you. Okay, we're always having fun here, but look, literally the bottom. I'm not joking, the bottom. This is literally the crypto market. We are literally falling off a cliff straight to zero. Okay, we're literally going to zero. You understand? There is no hope. We are going down to zero. We're right here. What does your friend Sommi say? Well, your friend Sommi has a post here. Look at this. That November, okay, 2022. Look at this. It's literally, friends, on the FTX collapse. I say, hi, friends. I bring friendship. There is an enormous amount of people who have thrown in the towel today. All hope is lost. No trust nor faith. Deepest of depression. ... Which means the best is yet to come. Hope you enjoyed the bear market show of 2022. Go back, check my tweets during that time. There's a theme. I was partying, kind of partying, not really because everything was collapsing. I was telling everyone, guys, the show's over. The cycle's complete now. We ended with a bang. Bear markets ended with a bang. How did it end with a bang? We killed the final bull. Who's the final bull? That Martini Gimp. Okay? If you're watching that Martini guy, everyone gets a name because they blocked me. If you don't want to be called a gimp, you just unblock me. It is what it is. Okay? So that Martini Gimp, he was the final bull. And he called for lower after the FTX collapse. I go, oh, no one's left. Okay, time to go up now. And we did. We did go up. This is exactly what happened. All right, this is exactly what happened. Wee! How's that? Wee! It's crazy. Once again, your friend Sommi, specialty friend. So I'm here giving you the highest value content in crypto. Share with your friends and family. Hope they're not top signals later on for you. Wink, wink. Okay? The bull market starts when you kill the final bull. When you kill it. The final bull. Okay? That's what happened. We killed the final bull. Now, the bear market will start when we kill the final bear. And trust me, there are a lot of bears out there. There are a lot of bears. Okay? I see bears in every altcoin I'm in. It's down. It's down. Look at the Richard Hart stuff, you know? Friends, we might find, and I'm not joking, that when we finally kill the Richard Hart bears, the non-believers, when we finally kill them and they finally have to bridge in and stuff, that's the end of our cycle. He might force an alt season at the very end. And then once we're finally in, I'll look around and like, oh, there's no more contrarian plays that have gone up anymore. There's no more contrarian plays. They're all up. They all moved. That what might be the very, very end. When I look at that field, I'm like, guys, there's nothing here that's contrarian where there's an active community that's like to do. That means like the cycle's complete now. But you're not going to be saying that. You're going to say, my friend Sommi, step away from the spoon or I will fire at you right now. I'm like, no, not the spoon. No. Okay. Friends, look what people were saying back then, by the way. Anyone else get the feeling like they're done with this space? After 10 years, I think today is the first day where I might have thought this might be done. That's Cobie, friends. That's Cobie. It's literally crypto Cobie. The guy who put $800 into crypto and he turned it into billions. Yes, real number. He put $800 into crypto, turned it into billions. He got into crypto like 2011 or whatever. OG. Okay, that guy actually saying, I think I might be done. I'm just done, man. They actually said they're done. The final, they're all gone. Bro, you got to buy Bitcoin at like 8 cents. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was, friends, about like where Cobie's coming from is he only accepted one sponsorship in his life. He only trusted one person, FTX and Soy Bankman-Fried. He thought, well, literally, he said, I'm not joking. He said, well, it's either legit or it's the biggest Ponzi of all time. It was the biggest Ponzi of all time. What a chance. What are the chances? I know, what are the chances? Look at these guys. I think I'll take a break for the bit. Bro, Darren Lau, he makes news. He's the news reporter guy. Friends, this is literally the news reporter on TV saying, man, it's too much for the news today, friends. I'm not reporting the news, okay? And they took a break. Okay? Even this guy, small cap scientist, he does research reports for DeFi as well. In a similar spot myself, I'm not sure. Friends, these are all high count influencers. And here I am telling you, hey, hope you enjoyed the bear market, friends. Time for up only. By the way, if we don't go up only, don't quote me. Because I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just telling you all the signs are there. Friends, signs of friendship. Now, friends, I have some developing Trump assassination stuff. That's what you've definitely got it here. And yeah, man, I'm just telling you right now. Oh, you think it wasn't planned? You think it wasn't planned by the deep state? Friends, I got a deep video coming for you. Congratulations on your initiation about the deep state. Oh, we're going to go real deep here. And I'm not going to name any names because I'm not that silly and I still want to be around to see Bitcoin hit $1 million one day. It's like, man, a personal got to show to you as well, right? Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to show you the Trump stuff. Look at this. Is crazy, okay? Breaking. A local police officer found the Trump gunman but retreated down the ladder after the suspect pointed the rifle at him. Yes, you just read that right. That's actually real. Okay, that's actually real. They actually have the video and stuff. Like, yes. So a police officer climbed up the ladder. Hey, why do you have a gun pointed at the former president? And the guy says, step away from the sell button and the buy button. Go back down the ladder. He goes, okay, see yous. Come on, bro. Come on. Friends, there's just too many suspicious stuff. Come on, bro. This is how come there's no accidental shootings to Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton or Obama? Come on, man. They're all part of the deep state, friends. They're all part of the deep state. Now, here's the thing, friends. I'm not even a pro-Trump dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not pro-Trump, okay? I'm just telling you. Trump is not... He's not the guy that has researched 500,000 hours of personal freedom and liberty and he knows all the contrarian points that the government doesn't want. He's not that guy. He's just uncontrollable, okay? He's literally a bull in a china shop. He's like, I don't know. Say, during the zombie virus times, he's like, Dr. Fauci, you're the medicine guy. Okay, there's a zombie virus. He goes, what's going on? Okay, I guess even the vaccines. He doesn't know, bro. He doesn't know. But on average, they just can't control him. That's it. On average. See, it's like, friends, he's literally rolling the dice. He's like, okay, one of every 5 things, Trump is on the same side as the deep staters anyway. It's just probably 4 out of 5. He's like, nah. It is what it is. Okay, that's why people they see a movement and a big meme in him. They say, that's our guy. That's our guy. He's a friends. Donald Trump is a blunt force instrument against the deep state. Meme coins are a blunt force instrument against the high FDV VC tech coins. Okay, you know that? It's the same thing. It is the same thing. It's literally the same thing. They're just running parallel. Okay, that's why I have the trumpeting thesis and the ribbiting thesis from your friend Sommi. Okay, so I'm telling you, friends, this is literally, it's happening right now. So Donald Trump is a blunt force instrument. Not perfect, not sharp, it's not a sniper. It's just, that's it, we're here to wreak havoc. Whatever you're doing is wrong. We're changing stuff up. I don't know what you've done specifically, but you've done a lot of wrong things, okay? That's why with meme coins, people have come in, they say, you know what, VC tech coins, launching at 3 billion market cap, we're not early anymore, bro. You know, 4 years ago, your coin would have been worth 30 million. You know, you're up 100x higher. Literally, you're up 100x more expensive. You've given yourself 100x more of the coins than you should have as well. Okay, we used to have, you know, at least 50 to 70% given to the public. Now we only have like 5%. So like, sweet, we're going to make communities and cultures on our things, meme coins. We're going to make stuff of ears and toes and just other weird stuff. You know what I mean? And Hawk 2s and whatever, to throw meme coins out there. Some will stick, some will don't. But guess what? It's a better playing field than what you guys offer. And hey, you either have to adapt or you're just going to rinse out and die. Crazy news, right? Crazy news, you know. According to Associated Press, the suspect was discovered by an officer who retreated, allowing the suspect to fire at Trump. Come on, man. Come on. As a friendly reminder as well, friends, I've gone through these. I love these, okay? I demand a doubling of our PulseChain bags. You see, when we're looking at just general altcoin prices, friends, because here's the thing, man. A lot of people, look, you can be in a lot of coins out there, man. They're just on different parts of the risk curve. That's all they are. Okay, they're different parts of the risk curve. And you have to decide what you are comfortable with. How much information research have you done? If I've done no information research on something, I will feel super scared of something I'm in. Super scared, all right? So the more information you research, the more you are comfortable with the risk. Just like how we're in crypto. People people who only own real estate, they don't understand anything on the digital cyberspace, like stocks. They think stocks are all useless because you can't live in a stock. And literally, they'll say that to you. I remember even as a kid, when I was like 15, 16 years old, hearing older people saying like, oh, stocks are useless. You can't live in a stock. You can't live in a share. You can't live in a share. You know what I mean? It's not stable. They can go down to zero. See? That's a different game. And now imagine the stock market people, they look at crypto. Oh, Bitcoin's gone to zero. They don't understand the scarcity. So that's like it. Now we're going further along this curve. There's Ethereum. Now the altcoins, you know, you have PulseChain, for example. Here we are still sitting under day one sack as well. Still need a 2x. Hopefully we round off here. Hopefully there is kindness and friendship and we do end up rounding off. Same as everything else. You got Chainlink and everything else doing well. I'll carry on. Now, friends, I have this information. You make sure you've watched my ultimate bull market strategy guide. This is the summary of the 4 points. I mean, you got to watch every single minute of it, friends. You know me, I don't. They're 2 40-minute videos for a reason. If I could make them 4-second videos, I would. Okay. What is your competitive edge to make it? Okay. What is your competitive edge? Well, we're on a journey together, friends. Okay. We are on a journey together. And don't forget that. How funny is this? I found this picture as I put me here. Whee! Okay, now look. Okay. Look. By the way, a lot of people ask me, why the DickWifButt? Just because I look like a Pokemon. That's why. That's why I like it. When I find other universal things I can put my head on, I'll put myself on that. That's it. If someone wants to make it, it's easy for me to put my head on the DickWifButt. That's how simple it is. Put my head on that using Microsoft Paint. Okay, cool. And it's just saved in one of my templates and I can just drag them on anywhere. Now, friends, here is your competitive edge. Number one, buy the coin on a DEX. So when I go through the 4 key competitive edges, that's my whole bull market strategy guide is this, okay? So if you are buying coins on a CEX, you have less of an advantage than, again, remember the advantage is stack. You have less of an advantage than retailers, okay? So you want to stack all these advantages. Take one out, it becomes much harder. You want to add all of them up together. You stack them. This is your edge, friends, okay? Number one, buying the coin on a DEX like Uniswap, PulseX, whatever it is. Okay, number two, you need an active community, all right? You need an active community because it's like there's 100,000 coins launched every week, okay? So you need an active community to tell you, okay, you're going to make noise. Number three, you need information asymmetry, okay? Now, what's information asymmetry? Well, you know, it could be something like even the 4-year cycle because you're front-running all the retail that come in later. It could be front-running KOLs. It could be just you're doing research in that coin. Maybe you have a friend who's done research like, hey, this thing is low. I know this KOL likes it. You might say, hey, I know Sommi has a fluffy microphone and he likes these certain coins or other influencers out there do. That's part of your informational edge. You know that you go, hey, these people, it's just a matter of time. Once all the Coinbase or the big retailers come in, these people making a video, it's going to have a hyper reaction on the way up because that's what happens, man. I will have like 10 times more views in the bull market. So you're like, oh, I'm not watching videos with 3,000 people anymore. I'm watching videos with 30,000 people, okay? Think about all that money you can make by front-running 27,000 eyeballs that are going to be watching my video. That's how you have to think about it, because that's how I'm thinking about just everything we own right now. Number 4, okay, developers, okay? The developers, friends, they're mostly around the EVM, okay? Soilana does have some developers, but you go watch that video. I'll go through all the information out there. So that's pretty much it. So remember, these 4 pieces of information. You have to stack all of them. Stacking all of them. Now, you need at least 3, okay? Maybe you don't have heaps of devs on PulseChain, but you have enormous information asymmetry because, you know, there's 170,000 ETH. That's one of the biggest information asymmetry. If you have any information asymmetry, please share with me. Share with me your information asymmetry and your edge. Share it. Come to my Telegram. We'll talk, friends, because we're here for the big ones, the big moonshots. And also, friends, that's how you know I got your back, man, because they're not sharing shit. Let me be honest with you. I know you know this already. Most of the information asymmetry and the edge of influencers is that they got given private insider allocations well before it was even listed, before, like, from day one. They're just paid to talk for everything. They don't believe in anything, okay? Maybe 1 out of 20 things they talk about they believe in. 19 out of 20, they don't really don't. They don't even like it. They don't contribute to anything. They're not doing anything with it. They're just there to shill, okay? That's most of them. So their edge is they got given 10x lower price, and now they're here to talk to you. So they're here to tell you it's going to go another 1,000x. So they're already 10x on side, but they have to get their unlocks every month of the year, next year. So they're hoping the price stays the same. They put in 20 grand, they'll give in 20 grand allocation. They're happy to exit 200K, but they just need the price to stay the same. So they have to just keep shilling it over time. They're just hoping that the bull market survives. Okay, that's pretty much how what it comes down to. Now, recently, speaking of PulseChain, friends, Richard Hart is the Donald Trump of crypto. I've uploaded this video here. It's actually very cool to check it out because, yes, Richard Hart is the Donald Trump of crypto. He is a maverick. He is a rebel. He's not paying the social media dudes, influencers, money. He's not giving them tokens. It's all up to the community. It's all up to grassroots. Now, I'm not saying it's going to have a good outcome or anything. I don't know, man. I'm just telling you that's a unique edge. I'm purely speaking about this from a unique competitive edge meme because I know the mantra and the war cry of this cycle is believe in something. So I'm looking at Richard Hart and PulseChain and all the influencers and everyone on PulseChain, all the community, fluffy microphones and everyone else. I'm looking at us from a perspective of, okay, people want to believe in something. They're like empty shells. They want to be given a purpose. Okay, are they going to come in and join in on Stellar, which is just a vegan version of XRP? Interesting. You know, broccoli's pretty good. So are carrots. But I don't know if that's enough to, you know, outdo the sex appeal of PulseChain. 170 content creators, 70 plus streamers, Maddie Allen's conferences twice a year for PulseChain and Hex. You see what I mean, friends? So that's what I'm looking at, that angle. I'm like, you know what? I can see a lot of people adopting more of the real DeFi mantra. That's why Richard Hart says, believe in freedom of speech, freedom of movement, okay? The right to transact. He believes in real DeFi. These are mantras that they transcend the meme coins. They go on higher level than the meme coins, but they're rare. They're really, really rare, okay? So that's pretty much what it comes down to. By the way, also, like, just because you have that meme of real DeFi and Richard Hart doesn't necessarily mean the market will price you higher. For example, Pepe 3x flipped the size of the entire PulseChain ecosystem. Pepe, one coin. Dog with Hat, same as well. Dog with Hat went 2x the size, or flipped the whole ecosystem by itself. So you're a meme and you could be much more powerful, right, as a joke than serious stuff. So it doesn't matter. It's not about that. It's just that what is your edge? You know, Richard Hart is not a fun-loving, jokey guy. He's not that type, okay? And also, in Pepe wouldn't do good as like maybe a description of life stories where they're giving you serious advice and how to deal with family abuse and family divorces and stuff. You know what I mean? Like Pepe is like, hey, you're just a joke comic thing. You know what I mean? You're not meant to be in that field. You see what I mean? So everyone's got to play to their strengths. Now, friends, I've got to remind you of this as we move along the bull market, okay? So this is really important. How to gain followers in the bull market. Tell people. So you got to remember, they're going to be doing all of this, friends. By the way, people, like, here's the thing. People do this, but look, it's up to you and me. You and me got to figure it out. Are they doing it because they want to gain followers, or do they actually believe? That's what you and me are trying to figure out. Okay, now, I know for a fact they're trying to believe, and if I wanted to gain followers, friends, I'm literally talking about UFOs, contrarian stuff. Like, people think I'm literally off the rocks. You understand? Like, people don't think there is a normal bone in my body. I'm not telling people what they want to hear. Okay, not a single piece of part of me tells people what they want to hear. You know? So you already know that. But, like, you know, everyone's got their own opinion, so who cares? But Other people, they're like, wow, this thing's on a 4,000x. It's up to you and me to kind of figure it out, okay? They will tell people their coins are going up a lot. So it doesn't matter what the coin is. Like, oh, you know, you got this coin. No one's looked at it for 9 years. Okay, sweet. It's gone up 400x. Like, oh, sweet. I'll follow him. Depends on what they do. All the big, you know, the big subscriber count people. A lot of them, they will just tell everyone, oh, all the coins are going up. They're all doing well, you know. You know who doesn't? Ran. Crypto banter Ran. Ran is, out of all the largest people, so shout out to Randy Boo, friend of the channel, confirmed friend of the channel. He's a little maverick himself. He's a rebel himself, right? So he literally says, I don't like these guys. Like, you often pop the PulseChain thing. Now, here's the thing. Now everyone's like, oh, it's conspiracy. You're not getting paid for these tokens, or you are getting paid. I know. But it is still funny just to see he's the only person who will go the other way in all these big names. All the other names, friends, they always say things in a diplomatic, nice way. If you know, they're like, oh, I also believe in you. I want to see more. That's what they say. Whereas Rand's like, yeah, look, your community's good, but I think it's just shit. It's just funny. It's funny to see everyone's personality and stuff play out because we're all crypto people at the end of the day, all right? They'll tell people that you're early. So you got to be careful, friends, because, yeah, people tell themselves they're early. Okay, so yes, people told everyone you're early to Joe Biden after it did 32,000x at 700 million market cap. They said you're still early, and they believed it themselves. Then it dropped 97%. Okay, and they'll also say things like all the coins will pump. Well, no, friends. I have shown you that informational edge, man. What about all the things like you need an active community? Maybe they pump the most. Maybe the things that don't have all the supply given to VCs. Okay, a lot of these people as well. They'll also say a big rotation is going to come back to your coins. Be careful of this one, man, because what they're basically saying is, hey, the new tech that just recently has the new discovery of product market fit that people have been responding to, ignore that. They're all going to come back to your coin from the past. So just really be careful of that because that's not true. That's not true. It's never happened in the past whatsoever. We've never seen a great rotation from the new altcoins back to the old. We've never seen it. And if they do rotate, it's not that much. It's not that they don't go nuclear. Okay, on average, yeah, there's a few unicorns. There's a Doge, there's a Cardano, but that's it. Okay, 90% of 95% is just a death trap. Okay, I will never ever say all these things specifically to groom followers. Good luck navigating the influencers. That's what you need, friends. Just good luck because like we're doing the hard word research here and we're trying to figure out like who's trustworthy and who's not. Now, speaking of trust, I mean, friends, Twitter is the last place where you can really say stuff. Look what they're actually saying. The Sunday Denver gunman dies in attack. Really, bro? Really? But yeah, that's exactly what people want to read today, okay? Like the newspaper, they're here to catch your attention. And the one thing they can think of, the poor gunman died in an attack. Friends also showed that there are these, obviously soy boy journalists, probably blue and pink hair, probably don't know what genitals they have. They probably got like no genitals at this point, probably chopped everything off, okay? Probably going to get their kids' genitals chopped off too. That's how sick and twisted they are. These are the people writing, Trump has revealed his instincts. They wrote that in one of the headlines. Trump's fist in the air reveals his instincts. Come on, bro. Well, they're going to be writing about emojis once. Your friend Sommi has used the rocket emoji, revealing his instincts. Yes, I want our bags to pump. That is my instinct. Crazy, man. I did use the clown emoji for these guys. A poor gunman has died. Like, this is the type of... Oh, man. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm just telling you, it's a long rabbit hole. Now, friends, I'm not joking when I say this. Look how close the bullet was. Look at this. This Donald Trump here, where he was going to shoot. And look, and then he moved his head. Look at this. They're going for the headshot. And then he moved his head and it scraped his ear. 0.05 seconds from a civil war. Okay. We were literally 0.05 seconds. Now, one of my friends, like a couple of people on Telegram as well, asking about... why am I talking about this civil war stuff, friends? Well, look at this, okay? Just, look, we avoided civil war by an incredible miracle. So this guy, Mr. Health Ranger, as an experienced long-range steel plate target shooter, I can say that the shots taken by the murderous shooter today at merely 400 feet, not yards, but feet, is widely considered nearly point-blank range for accomplished rifle shooters. So he's saying, I warm up on that. That's nothing. And he literally says... my point is that it is only by the grace of God that this bullet missed Trump's skull. So, look, friends, it's very, very obvious we just avoided a literal civil war, okay? And I'm going to show you what my biggest view. So, just look. Here's the thing, Vince. I made this post as well that, look, you know how we had the zombie virus, Black Swan, I think in another timeline, okay, beyond our science, we don't understand it, but I think in another timeline, we didn't get the zombie virus. I think in another timeline, Trump's dead. And they're experiencing, you know, the Black Swan event of the zombie virus, which I'll actually show you right now, of the zombie virus from 2020. Let's actually go right now. So as you can see, let's bring up the S&P 500 chart. You see this big Black Swan, this big fat bang, 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 this part, 35% drop. And then crypto obviously got freaking destroyed like you wouldn't believe. Okay, you have Bitcoin here. You have Bitcoin dropping, you know, okay, you're down 60%, altcoins down 75%, everything's down 50% in a day. I reckon in that timeline, they got him. And there's a big, obviously, time rift there. I think, but because we already had our Black Swan, we had the zombie virus, I think we don't get two like that. That's what I feel like that's how the universe goes with us. And pretty much that's stock market charts. It's almost like you can use the stock market as a barometer to how our timeline's playing out. It's like, okay, we had a zombie virus in 2020. Okay, so probably the next 12 years, there will be bad events, friends, and like shock things, but not zombie virus, Black Swan capitulation level. Okay, that's why I'm very confident that, yeah, we're going to be in the clear for the next, for a while, a couple of years now. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. You think, how can you possibly know this? I don't know this. I've just looked at a lot of charts and I've noticed a pattern. I'm like, hey, the unexpected event stuff, they don't happen like right after each other like that. It's one big event and then there's a lot of time. Okay, it's interesting how it gets priced in by the market. Now, my fear with the American Civil War, okay, here we go. My fear is that if the deep state did actually kill Donald Trump, there would be an American Civil War. That would mean half the US country gets shut down and the S&P 500 has a massive minus 40% wipeout instantly. Could have seen people storm every public office across the country. 100,000 people running into the White House. I hope we don't get that in our universe timeline. Yeah, friends, I'm praying that we don't get that. I'm just letting you know, yes. It is crazy. So that's what most likely would happen. And go watch Patrick Bet David, Valley Entertainment. He literally, in his video yesterday, he literally said, guys, if they got Donald Trump, we wouldn't be making this video right now. He goes, I'm just thinking about, we wouldn't be making this video. He goes, everyone would have, but if him as a public leader with like controlling 5 million people, even he said he would have lost the plot. Him. Think about his face. A guy with 5 million people under his control. Okay. Patrick Bet David, very well respected, right? So, you know, this guy, Patrick Bet David.
January 1st, 2024, and I got a direct message for you. Some of you are going to love this. You're going to respond to it. Some of you are going to hate this message.
So, Patrick, he is getting a bit dangerously close to the UFO tech, all the stuff you're not allowed to speak about. So, he's made some videos. He's touching. He's touching. He's getting really, really, really close, and I'm actually scared. I hope you kind of stop. Don't say the names anymore, bro. Don't say the numbers. I know. It's not a movie. Like, I'm going to actually show you. You can't. You literally can't. I'm looking at, he's got 5.7 million subscribers on your channel, bro. You can't do this. You can. Just telling you, you got to do my method. You got to actually look crazy, sound crazy. You got to give them an out if they're like not to worry about you. And you got to use code words for everything. And pretty much everything gets lost in the mumble jumble. Okay, you got to do that. Otherwise, Epstein, okay? That's pretty much what it comes down to. And friends, it's not just like one guy, it's so many times over and over and over again. They do this, man. They do this. Now, I'm going to leave this the best for last because you've been seeing this guy around, friends. He predicted the Donald Trump thing. And like, let's just listen to him, man.
He said, I am not done with America. Amen. He said,
3 months ago,
there's going to be a new wave of patriotism coming out. And that's whenever I saw Trump and I saw a red wave coming out of Michigan. And then I saw Oklahoma and there was embers of people and they were all on they had torches all throughout Oklahoma and they were raising up these torches that looked like fire. And they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation. And it was being birthed and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, all throughout. And I saw Trump rising up and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during.
That's the picture. That's the picture, friends, after Trump was shot, okay? That's the picture. Let's continue.
In this time frame, I'm talking people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding when and I see him.
So yes, friends, that's pretty much this guy. Look, here's the thing. Some people might say, that's random. A lot of people say a lot of things. They do. But there is pseudoscience stuff that's like, it's beyond our understanding, friends. It's beyond our understanding. Sometimes people, we've seen it with like John McMonagle, right? So you have remote viewers. We have people, friends, we have like a stream of consciousness and we're all connected to like a grid, okay? So there's no real individuals. It's like we're all part of one human consciousness. So sometimes humans like will discover something like Einstein, an equation, and it comes to them like Nikola Tesla. They're like tapped into the universe. They're really tapped in and like they're able to download something to their head. Some people say like Max Kaiser says Satoshi was like that as well. Was able to like all the pieces of the puzzle came together. They discover stuff, friends. So when we don't actually like make these thoughts, we just get downloaded to them. You're channeling information. That's pretty much how a lot of it works. So sometimes you get a situation like that. You're like, oh my gosh. Like some part of his brain was just focusing on this for such a long time. He was able to see a bit of the future. Here's the problem though. Of course, it's not repeatable to an extent, unless it's remote viewing with like some super genetic freaks like, you know, John McMonagle. But it's very hard to repeat. So if you put it in a science lab, you can't like keep testing it over and over again. But it's beyond our science right now. We can't keep testing it over again. It's like, friends, we're just monkeys in a zoo, man. How are you going to explain to a monkey in a zoo, all right, there's this thing called viruses and they like live in your bloodstream. And they're like, okay, the monkey would say, okay, how do I go to all the other monkeys what the hell that is? All they know is bananas and swinging on trees and throwing poop at each other. That's pretty much what we're doing, okay? So we have just lived through this event. I hope that was pretty much it. I don't know what happens next. Man, there's a lot of uncertainty, friends, because yes, if there was a civil war, everyone would have raided everyone in America. I know Americans, man. You guys fight. I'll tell you one thing. Half of you are just waiting to fuck. In Australia, half of us are waiting for the time to hit like 7 o'clock so everyone can stop working and just start taking party drugs on the weekend and go and do whatever. You know what I mean? That's half Australia. Half of Australia's like that, okay? We're just a bunch of peasants here. Just pretty much dirt island, okay? Prison colony out here, okay? It's part of it. It's in the culture, actually. But in America, they're fighting, whatever. It's what rebellion from England and the king and everything else. So it's in the blood. And yeah, there would have been a civil war. We all know there would have been a civil war. Every single person would have raided everything. You would have known deep state's in this. But we didn't get that timeline. Thank God. Now we can get back to pumping the crypto bags, friends. That's ultimately what we're here to do. And let's see how the next part of the cycle plays out. What a close call. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, and I'll catch you in the next one.